Take questions with Mike Stepping over here on the left.
Troy, first off, congratulations on a wonderful season.
Thank you.
It was such a successful year all the way through. Can you put this in perspective? This short time period?
Yeah, probably tough right now. I think we just had a brief chat as a group, and I think there's so much to be proud of. I think in reflection, we're going to look back on this year and be very proud what this group in Toronto accomplished, but even probably more proud of what the PWHL has accomplished. And then, I also think, I said to the group, I think they laid it all on tonight. They laid it on the line. Everybody competed and battled and gave us a chance to win that hockey game. So I think even in tonight in a loss, there's plenty to be proud of as well.
Just put into context what you're feeling right now, in this moment.
Yeah, obviously it's disappointing, but I think it's hard to even understand what this year was. It was incredible to be a part of, and just going around the locker room and kind of hugging all your teammates and the staff, and just to think what we were able to be a part of this year. It was so special, and we really wanted it, and it stings a lot right now, but I just think this has been a phenomenal year. So special to share it with the staff and the group that we have.
Blayre, basically the same question. What's going through your mind with that right now?
Yeah, the loss definitely stings. I think the way that we battled and competed tonight, I really thought that we could pull out a win, but it's tough to feel that way and come up short. But I think all in all, when we take a few minutes to reflect on the season and what we were able to accomplish as a team and as a league, it's pretty incredible. And I know that in our dressing room, we're really proud of the legacy that we started for the PWHL Toronto team. And I know we're all gonna train this summer to come back even stronger for next season. And we've been through so much this year, thinking back to how we started the season in January and to how we finished the regular season, and we got our first taste of playoffs under our belt. And it definitely stings right now. We're disappointed, like Renata said, but all in all, I think when we have a moment to reflect, we'll be extremely proud of everything we accomplished this year.
And for any one of you that might like to answer the question, or all of you, but what do you think is next, A, for this team and B, for this team?
I think when you look at the draft class, I think the skill and talent in this league is going to continue to grow, and each team is going to get more competitive year after year. So for us, we're kind of expecting that every year the Walter Cup is going to get harder and harder to win. So that means that we have to be prepared day in and day out to do whatever it takes to make sure that we're putting ourselves in the position to be the best team. But I think the league is going to get so much better year after year. And I think 20 years from now, when we can look back to these moments and everything that we did this year, it's going to be an incredible feeling.
Sure, you were up 2-0 in this series. Just from your perspective, just what happened in that to result in a game bad loss?
Yeah, I think at the start of the series, I think Minnesota was probably not in the best place on how they finished the regular season, and we probably capitalized on that. I think obviously coming into this building, it's jam-packed, it's great energy. I thought we took obviously a nice step in the right direction starting the series. They made a couple little adjustments, started to get a little bit of confidence, and I think they just rode with that confidence. Obviously, the last game here that we won on a late goal, that game could have went either way. I think a couple of the games in Minnesota could have went either way as well. I mean, tonight, a lot of the plays, a lot of things are just below the goal line, top of the blue paint. goal can go in one way or another. We just didn't find a way to get it done when we needed to.
I'm sure you can share anything more about the nature of Madeline's injury and just put into context what that loss meant for your offensive dynamic.
Yeah, just, you know, as our statement said, it was a knee injury that she suffered in the game. Obviously, losing someone who's been a top scorer in the league and a top scorer on our team is a difficult thing for any team to handle. You know, I still don't think that's the reason we lost. You know, we had a great group of players that all stepped up when needed to step up, and we just got to find a way to score in those big moments.
Renata, all year long, the penalty kill has been the backbone of this team. What do you think went on tonight? Was it just the players in the box that took away that first unit?
Yeah, and our penalty kill has given us a lot of momentum all season long, and obviously we had some players that are key penalty killers for us that were in the box, but we have a lot of players that have been a big part in why our PK has been so successful, and yeah, I mean, it's tough to power play goals against, it's not like us, but yeah, it just didn't go our way tonight.
It does have an impact. I mean, players that are playing key minutes on the penalty kill in the box, but honestly, on the second goal, I mean, that's as nice of a power play shot as you'll give. So a lot of times it's not that a penalty kill is broken down. It's often you see an offensive team make a good play to make a power play successful. And I thought they had a great net front on Heise's shot, and she found the right corner of the net to put it in. So, you know, it's easy sometimes to be negative on our group when things don't go the way we want it to go, but you also got to give credit when credit's due. And I think she made a really nice shot to make that, to get that go-ahead goal.
For Blayre, what goes through your head when you're at center ice at the end of a game like this and you get a standing ovation?
A lot. I was honestly thinking there's 14 seconds left and I want to finish this game out. But at the same time, it's really disappointing because you know that you're probably not going to score 3 goals to tie it up in 14 seconds. So you're kind of feeling like the game is probably over at that point. And then you feel a lot of gratitude for the fans, for the support that we got here in Toronto. I think it was unbelievable all season. Regardless of what rank we played in, our fans showed up and cheered us on. Even in the dark days early on, they supported us and they stuck with us and trusted that we would come out on top. And I think to hear them support us throughout the duration of that game, especially at the end when, you know, it wasn't looking good, it meant a lot to us.
Troy, you mentioned some of the changes that Minnesota made in the leagues to make things more difficult on your group. What kind specifically did your team have trouble dealing with after game 1 and the offensive side?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything particular in having trouble dealing with. I thought they made some good line change adjustments. You know, got some groups together, they gained some confidence. I thought the D played relatively well with good strong gaps and forced us to try to chip some pucks by. A bit of a shot mentality from the point, you know, like no different than what we were doing, just playing playoff type hockey, doing the little things that you got to do to be successful. There was just a definite shift in the way they were playing, and it usually comes when the team starts to get a little bit of confidence.
For Renata, Blayre,
Thank you.